Our constituency so to say.
Constituency boko.
At the radio say. National Chairman. Now what is saying?
And boko. Yaminadum. Vivia de Jin.
O party Muso Boko.
Nana, your best start year 10th anniversary celebrations. The main activity now will be overall KE. The end of August. You have KE na ya show your force na na ya energize the grassroots. Until you get ready. Na ya juma ya maintaining your national organizations na until PPP ya sorry party papa pre yawo nana
Ya de dame say some ho ya bom pan so say monso monko so enye adwuma yie se be ya e betun aboa ma ye kemba mke be de adwuma o memu emu atime ahye arabo mi no ofri ase na otwe awie ye muhia e wo enkran agoprama so ekoko wie ase no mo akere mpanifo a edi manim for the next 4 years mo ba mo to ye ni hia mu a mudi na otwe awie ye eni nsem we free mu ba pacho mamiti wa dwenkyere
mina bema mo achi biom na grandpapa azu me manachi eni etifo ni na titru ne efija kwa bre no fofo mo tie me na se de unim no your party hihye no ifie nan bia yekoto aba eyi memma ne ma ombidi party nenim na this year no started from the polling station so the year no we polling station and year coordinated elections a year no we and your constituency elections you free ho and you call the regional elections until this you see Saturday no a climax of the main internal contest where you're party them na nyamiadum edin kan memmo party nankasa abaso papa throughout the program nana man tese ntokwa bi asi security was on point me Friday me ko hwe de ekoso ansana kra Saturday me sa ko ho me du ho no na wo hwe organization na chese all members of the organization team no my idea papa organizing team no my idea papa na me mo mabaso outgoing national chairman so the we conference and you know it was under the auspices of the chairman and you know me bona baso anaya papa Freddie Blay on my farewell speech on Saturday na oba yen so say we some party no pa or chairman you win it 2016 the same chairman you win it 2020 and you know and sa legacy ne there I think so you can't take it away from him. Na yeda nase ne osoma wa be some party no or kwaje na home so meaning say until now we have a big battle ahead of us in 2024 meaning say what an experience a better achi na election nankasa party and now we be say there were some shocks and maybe also it was quite obvious say some of them were going to emerge winners Udu Stadium it was very clear say in team everybody felt say after 20 years of trying not a time for an ask no until it was quite clear say he was going to win Emami Kids Jemfua also very clear say no be winning even the percentage of the winning it was quite clear say she was the main contender for this particular I think say the shock now nipa dodo no I can wasem no has to do with the general secretary position. Now share result na yenu akodua onya 51% of the vote. It tells you clearly say majority of the people no needed him at this particular point in time. Now why adi bi so amana e me fe. Enra on my speech be when him say the chairman want to be organize a Thanksgiving program be after his election, I invited members of the MPP or feed that particular region. And very beautiful occasion. Justin Kodia Echo on my very, very, very encouraging speech. And it tells you, say, as general secretary no the BBA to change. So supporting those one supporting for now no what is important is say you never kind one boom for the 2024 elections. Don't forget say Saturday no your congress and I say conference no the NDC was also in the Volta region no so mushia as a caucus. It should tell you say obia prepare no for the next election. Now what is important for me is say your party and Saturday no share ultimately say the base has been energized and no man energy pa ultimately say the enthusiasm will be any party no and it was a very colorful occasion. President also my speech, very encouraging speech. Actually say yes, we are in tough times, but I assure Ghanaians and no say graphic any other papers no are reporting it. Say negotiations are here he takes Ghana's interest first and all the negotiation. You know, by and large now, it was a very, very colorful occasion. The delegates have spoken. And I said the era, Chairman Teka, some years back, or say in NPP, we believe in competition. But after competition, there's cooperation. What is important is to say, you never kind of boom. Near the Nyansa, the resources now ever tight. The new crop of leadership. So say you were new chairman, Nana be a movie from the youth, a core organizer, you were new general secretary. We are new at the national level, but they are not new to MPP politics. Any Justin Kodia, Ashanti regional, be a youth organizer or why you know, he's been part of the system for a very long time. A man also party for no Ebe Pejano. I could see a position, enviable position as a general secretary of the party. Mr. Tim will be him all over for all these years. No, he's been trying, and he's been an integral part of the system. Into no only new, the position is new, but on one case as a person, they're only new to the party. Until me sure say, by and large, you know, the new crop of the leaders now no, will bring everybody together. Now you're prosecuting the 2024 agenda, which for me is the most important.
Okay. Arabori.
Yeah.
Only on Makwakoto.
And the biggest surprise for Amy or Titus Glover. Not main there, Paddy or chance a cry or system anymore. Not what election no cordon. I'm there, some me wrong or incorrect him of 13 regions. What your regional analysis now? Titus far 13 regions. Me and Nana Ashanti Caucus, you know. What numbers no or you other man and I be ya to me wipe it out a 13 region lead. I hope the party people will approach Titus, you know, as a garman in this party. Yeah, they don't hear much about gas now. A penny or drop out of the chairmanship race. I quit. It's after that, then the titles here, the only gap person. Or say, party now approach a bit to the titles glove and I say, one china and bang there on Bob. But then I catch him your titles there, PPP here, no. And say, one recognizing the worth, Nazana. Yeah, there, Umbra, Omobwa. He is the greatest surprise to me. There, out of nowhere, I mean, not out of nowhere, I was seeing my Acha Kakra, but the way Otumo Beno, not Oyu. A JFK, many a pleasure of talking to a lot of my brothers on the NPP side. No, I pledged there with the JFK but long time. I pledged there with the nearby. No matter what, they are bringing JFK. And see, about there, JFK, Afano, me say, hey, someone can sometimes when the grassroots are speaking, therefore, they were so been 118 years because a grassroots movement, or the lawyer JFK, or that assistant, young guy under 40. Today, me, or so called parliament, young man. Look, you hear more young people in all political parties across the nation. Our energy, na dream for freebie, or may say old things. Maybe we're going to the new things or that. So on a winning scale for the youth, you know, I find it very interesting there. JFK, why? Because the history of Kofi Asamoah, and also a very young, dynamic man, and also early 40s, and also running mate to presidential candidate. And say, when you see young people in politics now, or send a very positive signal to the rest of all the young people of our system. Sometimes watching them penny-funo, as you were quite. Says, watch out there, bit me a breakthrough. Also you're consistent. Then there's the old iron horse. Also says chairman in team. Also a chair perseverance. There, PBR. If you work at it, now you're consistent.
Incidentally, any birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Yeah. Happy birthday, Openny. And you're there, a boo, my own. Incidentally, say a fight for BBR, agent, the way you good. Even them, mammy people for Nagana for and temper brain, Kokrokoo, nada benda. Nada benda. Chairman Stephen and Tim, Onoson Katabenda. Could be in country and need 20 years struggle for chairmanship and compact and open baby in time. Honestly, encouraging to answer a fight against the system to overcome. All these are lessons. Yes, we draw from this particular elections are awkward. Look, politics, every person will not know. Yes, but at some point, and go for your wide why a wide into the will of the people, that or you're so strong that sometimes you can't overcome it. Yeah, my memo story. Abraham the then CPP. Now, your group will be inside from Movement for Social Justice. Then you could party. And I say, the chairman Ladire by 2012, along with other candidates. Now, most of the people in regional leadership, they were part of the movement. I could catch them, look, against Samia and Nkrumah. I said, no, Ladi, no, he didn't call 208. Oh, no, he can work with Dr. Nadi. But the delegates had their own mind. They thought that the daughter of Nkrumah plus Indum at the time was a good opportunity for us. And even though these people were movement people, die-hard movement people, we vote too. All the other executives was switching. The same number the other executives won with was the same number that was flipped for Samia to win. And I'm giving the lesson. You cannot force delegates. They have their own mind. They have their own brains. They have their own analysis, permutations. Most of the time, say a leader and waswa and bear form. Nedrin there be to push top-down approach to the people. Wobe resistant. Wobe catcher there. Opinion awe pawasemo. Ensu nyimpa de be yes yen jin. Shia onye. And I think that is what reflected with these elections, because sometimes there are a chance on some list to be obesity team, opinion team, opinion underestimate and now overestimate the influence on the people. Not that I crash air condition as a fire radio, do not go for bow, do not a social media sensation. I mean, there, that is what pertains at the ground. Because Nkrofos perception of what they want to do are different. Until leadership must always listen, because if me as an outside perspective, some of these people who won were not necessarily being supported by the center. If people have come and overcome what the center wanted to push, yeah, or sending a message in here there. We have for every our time as giants next step. These are some of the political analysis that you can make out of the fact that Nkrofo overcoming. But me JFK and easy. Now meaning them Nkrofo real tired from talking from the political side, talking to people. No, what's the for year near the no and and they were raising their own funds to support this guy. So I knew that the movement on the ground for this guy was tremendous. And then I think that maybe they wanted the old iron horse to blend with the new energy to bring a difference in their fortune. So I mean, as a participant in the political sphere.
No, no, bro, for about no paper.
Yeah, do baby and analysis no why is it? Yeah, you can't political we have Amy hope there. It's my hope there the PPP will come into power 2024. And I'm not but what is need Jim Amende processes, you know. The processes we put the processes together. Ultimately, programmer, which be very good. One very negative side. Made to my there. Every PPP, my statement, yes, solidarity statement, you know. We are cut off at the end. Yet delegates so I work at the Yembra. Many of the people that they allowed them in. Into only one person from the PPP was allowed in. National Secretary Raymond Edmonton. I'll deliver your statement. Your statement, you know, you can't there. Free SHS, you know, or your PPP position. Until we support free SHS. Review, there must be review. It must be expanded to include KG all the way to SHS. And yes, I can there. The way a state used to have power to destroy indigenous Ghanaian businesses, you know, or they will review. And we hope that the new leadership will be championing this cause, that the leadership that has come from the party will be able to stand up against government whenever there is an issue about destroying indigenous businesses. Ono na ye bompaye de wo benya kukudu because ono no ye one of the dark sides of your nation and your national development or ya dibia musuo bia ye bompaye de wo be ye fiwo ono na wo ye statement for Congress we're cutting a short ono ye one side or them may register ye PPP ye displeasure on that particular thing, but by and all we are grateful. There, what to my process. Our processes, no, you be to me, you know, ye share, BB, ye dear film, na ye that church, ye tamano, na ye so, ye to me, ye that koyenin. Inti, Titus Glover, when I reach out, I reach out to chairman of PPP, and no for it, Titus Glover, me say, fight, fight, or ye admirable, there, ye, be a archer, there, ye powerful guy. And this type of effort, you know, they recognize because the politics on here some zero game. Say they lose next a big contest no show some brevity, no show some strength. Intimate to that support and chin. Intimate to chin. Into me honor or me man of the day. Say come man of the entire process or Titus Glover, Mesa or MJ from the scene. It's not always about the win-win or the numbers, but you are a winner by effort. Yeah, they put you forward. I mean, 13 out of 16 regions. Jack, when you easy. But the power of the Ashanti region, so Jack, also will show because one region carry will be winner. One numbers now Obano from Ashanti region, Jack. I'm very careful when you are doing your betting a real top team. Into honestly the other side of the equation or the yes. That's it.
Yo, and on the other side of the equation, are there Nana Ofori and Ote Nenkano. I was for Kokrokoo Median was so Egusua Uti. Yeah, quite a bay, naturally, say, also between what venture Alpha, and regular test line on 0244 844 0244 844 Ubit me at the Wadventure Alpha Hot Nafi, Yaba. Mamma, Mamma Adventure Bananafi, Yankin Kankakra. Na yentoa so anope dom dodo no a the messages aba onom editing kwa ma onmonyam for Steven in team and afi lawyer Justin Kodua Frempong ewunkunimu a wo mo edi ye no eho ma yenko kakra leadership of the MPP both the immediate past and the elect must work collectively devoid of personal qualms if indeed the goal of breaking the 8 is to be realized in 2024. Let's also congratulate the EC for the execution of a very good job on the day. Jomo Edwi Efri Pokuase Ena Wade Ebaye. Ernest from Taifa says, Nana, the MPP is the pace setter when it comes to authentic conference organization. No pandemonium, conflagration, and above all confusions. They already ensure Justin Kodua Frempong and Nana B. Emame, NS from Taifa, and now we see Ebaye, Mamenko. Doxo na pamcho mo de messages no ba na yakacha mo de unya de baba akopɛ a no wajai o de baba akopɛ no wajai e betumi akenkan ni nyina e de ama so wo ye no saa bebre no a e ma ne ye den ma yen se ye betumi akenkan ti o de pamcho a ni diem unya ye no ba ko a o de jai de aka no e be kenkan asoso e de ama. For me as a loyal member of the New Patriotic Party, my 4 lotto numbers all dropped. Obatampa Kate Abna Munu Jemfuya, JFK, Nana B, and Steven Nayesun team. I am more than grateful to God. Manaba Stevens and Odue Ifri Panta Village and Ode Ebaye Ebusia Ma Yenka say peace of Wasugusu Autie. This one says, in fact, Bra Kwame, you are a loser for supporting Okuboy and Jombodu. I am Mrs. Kujo in Takoradi. Mrs. Kujo pa we are some another election here kon who dey now uni choice. We are some Ken Wood in Takoradi says Ghana politics pa is now for giving advice or lectures. Let him tell us why Dr. Indium left the CPP. MPP had conducted one of the best conferences by political parties in Ghana, and this is what they should learn. Not any lectures this morning. We will hold together and work together and win 2024 together. And I say Kenwood and all the way Ebaye. Cardinal, congratulations to all the new NPP executive. Let's all continue to work together. The battle remains that of the Lord. And Kama Foster Achim Ayirebi. Martin Jan Ejeso Domiabra says, good day, the Cardinal. So far, so good for the NPP and the national executive election. But I'm also surprised to see a whole and original executives who went to declare for John Buedu, and that does not even amaze me like how they were rejected. Martin Jan, I said, stop this. You have sent a message. I am reading, and you are testing again. Martin, what is this? Stop it. How many times are we going to say this? Stop it. Oh. This one says, congrats to all NPP newly executives and those who lost. Better luck next time, and the opposition awaits you come 2024. Kwamna acidity and Wilfrey Achesha or the Baye. The big lesson that can be learned from the MPP result is that you can never do away with the grassroots as a leader. If you become arrogant, they will punish you. KMP Edwin Free Kumasi and or the Baye. Ernest Macau message Ernest, stop it. Eric Kwakubu, the Patriotic Voices, Bechim, congratulations to all national executives of the MPP. Indeed, we're going to break the 8 years with this formidable and experienced executive team. The MPP is the best by far. This one says, greetings to DCOP lawyer Enketia Frempong Director Finance, National Headquarters. The ACOP, thank you very much on behalf of my senior colleague Samson Kwame Nyameche and all of us. We say DCOP lawyer Nketia Frimpong, Director Finance, National Police Headquarters. Thank you so much. Saturday, Obechia Kama na Obeboy Hoban so Kama na Bibia Kama. Thank you. Spelele listening to me this morning from Takrade. Spelele, I'm watching. Congratulations to the new Patriotic Party newly elected executives. And we thank the delegates for giving us new leaders to work for election 2024. Farouk Edway Fitema and Ebaye. Good morning, the Cardinal. Breaking the 8 has already commenced. Let us all support the cause. No sleeping at all. Master Planner Junior, Eddie Freaking Tampo, and also Eddie Ebaye. Honorable.
Now, Cardinal.
Bye-bye.
Grandpapa said titles of mine.
PPP.
Papa.
Titles in your MPP, no more PPP. Grandpapa.
In team spirit, in family. We will get there together.
Titles, they are a full MPP member, solid. Oh, yeah, MPP because he's gone for election, they will lose. Every day, they see that. It's any PPP. Mungope, it will be for Fronania titles. Titles there, he belongs to that family. And or a true patron.
On this one says, please kindly wish the Central Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. Robert Kutin Jr., a happy birthday for me. Where you Anthony Saki, Central Regional Organizer, and all the way say, bye. Honorable Pachotazo.
And memo police for numbers. I think the grandpapa can want some kakra. And Saturday, no, come fast or more protect the sanity of the whole program, manager, and they had a lot of policemen on the ground, especially. And the electoral commission said they decentralize the system, no, way to and my process no cry a contempt. In fact, said they started in Temwa, unfortunately, no. Delegates no do want to do stadium hunter tinama dansha center no me bomba basopa police ne the electoral commission the outgoing organizer na BBS ne na sopa era sami ewuku ono so ya de papa Lord Komeya one yemiaba MC omo so mo ya de
Kathleen Afeku
and Cabo. They really handled the place very well. You know, I think so just after the election, the base, no, the UTM common. I say I feel there's a new feeling. They say 2024, no, it's possible. And in fact, just after the election, UTT. I'm not sure that the delegates made a mistake at all. They didn't. Grandpapa also can say be advice. Say what happens Saturday next year? Say part in part, it belongs to the delegates. Part in Nankasa part, it belongs to the grassroots. And you know, and yet, say will be in line to follow a certain path. Or more no munim the Yama party at any particular point in time. And I'm sure say decision you take here on Saturday, you know, is the right decision for the party. I'm very, very confident, Cardinal. Me sure say leadership, you know, almost demeanor right after, you know, not mini Akodia. That's what friend in your penny, John Boyd, any didn't come more. Actually, say Bibi Chino, not doing your baby, and then I didn't come more. What friend, penny 401 former general secretaries, Dambotri. And no more he is prepared to speak to them to get more ideas. That's if you do or you're open to that. I think that's a very, very good first step. The regional chairman who declared their support for a particular candidate, you know, I'm sure say regional chairman they are there because region to Abama as regional chairman. But the people told them, say, no, at this particular point in time, yes, I won't name at this time, they feel say, you could say, I never boa. I think it's a lesson for Yenina going forward. About what time we the way and manner, the casa, any idea, no, and the reconciliation, sometimes you go to a bar, atemdidie ne kasantwi no wan hwe yi a immediately after no bringing everybody on board becomes a challenge. However, I realized that this time round campaign was so power, but it was decent. I want to say atemdidie, especially the candidates themselves. So we had 10 week away one sem. I'm sure say because the competition was not too much of an insult based no. Many could we ya no far phone every Jombo do on anything come on. We are sure say as time goes on, reconciliation never going anymore. So the we can move on. For us as members of parliament there, you be your family to help the party to regain power and as to come back to power again. And, you know, I'm happy. Say event incident-free program. So the president was there, and interestingly, the president called yes, I buy a home for the declaration. The vice president was there. Key party members were all there. Utie, Yenuya, and Tim, and their papa and Tim, Kasano Kayanwa. Very, very, very humble. He comes across as a very, very humble person. Ultimately, a lot of people along the line. And for me, and I think the blend is very, very okay. And I'm happy. The delegates have spoken and they've taken a decision, and we go with it.
Nanavori.
13 regional chair, 15 regional chairman could you know will declare support for a candidate next will loser. Or a serious matter. Very serious matter, because our regional chairman here, I'm confirmed by one adona or seeking permission when your constituency executives na as a Kokrokoo. Now I was easy kwana. Now kwana easy no be breaky through. Onye easy them. But meaning and confirmed what they were supported them will be so a counter. About public support to the local folk counter of the public support. It is the politics is dynamics new. Dynamics new. You should lessons from what has happened. But MVP I'm sure that most of the guys are worrying me as in they were Allen and Crawford. I had Allen and Crawford na worrying was system no more. Party no. But I had there Allen and Crawford na what position one in the system.
Why is an Alan and not Allen? Alan, okay.
Alan.
Nana
Fully. I did party was one.
Nana Fully.
But me a political analyst.
Pacho analyst koso.
My political analysis view.
Pacho political analyst yeti.
And a man there. And Crawford walk back from the center. Or your party no center. Or your government no center no. Party grassroots who knows who and Jan to move. Presidential
center saying
oh there na ati ehun there obi a oya na nya e fe oya opino enye there e bia wa ye wo internal be hu na wa ba social media there emi wo fresh sumesi na me be sumesi nkrofo anka me support won woni, and those people now why them imagine some of them are highly attached to the government in high places. In China, assume that or a governmental choice because the person or you're highly connected to the government. On the crap on I sometimes or some to her crap and some not as it is a issue the mind yeah. I don't say I could carry be an amount for what to our court to. Into a political analysis, America no be any America. Into so what the list, but let's say we list, you know, or you rejected that. Now, oh, before focus so adinima. That's it, or your Torres, MVP for presidential alignments, you know, because there were women on the ground that one will be a human moment. Abba as presidential, you connected. And the thigh bone is connected to the hip bone, and the hip bone is connected to this. It is a share from party structures. Na ba abedu na. Nkofu bebre wo wa 1 year so-called party choice. Eastern Region Chairman ya wa be obi anyim de no nye a government choice. And so Eastern people will relay when you party in the show. And these things, and also the same thing as you were national. In terms of a major issue in terms of analysis of work for presidential. About this a party, but make sure me outside analysis. Mamiru no. There Alan Tremantin. Alan Tremantin. Alan. Oh, I got tomato. No, we got tomato. Oh yeah,
Nana for Alan.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
in the US, we call it Alan. You know, that's my man, Alan. You know what I mean? Yeah. And see, that's my Alan. Alan. I says, yeah. Oh, there, this flag come.
Mate Alan.
Alan now, when you're romantic.
Chief Alan.
Oh, there, Alan. You know what I'm saying? Alan. That's my man, Alan. Alan, then Crawford says, yeah, look there, Alan. I'm racing, man. What? What Pascal system name Crawford so are coming out with flying colors. Oh, Radina Copoya demand the race for their presidential they innovate because the grassroots are showing that intimate control to their robots. When you're robots, when you're remote control, when you're individuals are also wide how I open there when you're Marco. And this is yes, that the grassroots trend in that. Grassroots trend analysis in that. I don't know who you for Alan. I don't want what Pascal system. Me outside and to make casa me is free. Me you want to make casa today, me casa you.
Yeah, make casa.
Because I will be a bit tailored. About my peaceful talk. You are a peaceful man. To be my peaceful talk. But yet me who know wrong in the manner. As in see, Alan, so why you didn't know the number? I don't go for the place. I never pay why you didn't them. I don't pass now. I don't know by now all you did. I also checked the veteran moves, you know. And also, in this the president, after a year of prayer for unity among his party members, there will be BBI. No don't try, but they don't try because like a presidential. After the presidential, never the reconciliations, no about because it's
parliamentary.
Yeah, parliamentary. But parliamentary needs the unimposed or a wild TEF or sector. Or be the BB be face you or honor, it's up to them. As I say, but today a majority leader crap would also incumbent the MPs in MPP, many will be a challenge one. No, you're not walk on also your part tasama. Into me take to the analysis with the majority leader. Also, choosing a leader doesn't necessarily have to be election. You can have other ways of choosing leaders. Maybe I know who they be bad. It's who the election, Uncle ye may be Muntina or sound the signal of warning. Ningayati. By me more who they Alan ni Unicrophone war boy system ni man. Says ya I there or to Yama Pascal oh yeah Yamano. The system you don't have to really time yet time be another shout from the top of your lungs. Another you did be brain and obi due to man right. Me feel you as a bad fresh now because the young lady you my single days. In a lay line, me bet my lyrics now. I just me lie. Me bolla be saying she me blah. Na say say okay, ya tia say that no. Kasa no dosh. Say it is sometimes we be a night that do. Enya o kasa bebre na o ma o kwa na da o ma o ba. Nti nyina ye hwe. Oh you know, as students of politics, you know, the dynamics, you know, na angles na analysis na also na grassroots movement na participation na resisting directive. There we are a constitution, we are democracy. You are the monarch. No, on here na kasa obi an kasa bi. into the democratic dispensation now the Ghana for white as well. Into a can be papa factor on to us. And I track record so or the whole channel. Into me as an outsider person. Alan, I will rest system in the way I didn't expect it. No, I didn't expect it. There are some names being confused. I ain't amount of dog chance. I mean, not in the JFK or Bob Boy rest system. But it was open declaration from government. They know what John Boy did. And JFK, what boy rest system. Into only one of the.
Yeah, are you confirmed? Are you saying he is a JFK Alan? Is that what you're saying?
No. The analysis now, yeah.
Okay,
what I know there.
So what you are saying?
The government was in support of
Nanavori. So what you are saying in effect, and they say, Alan Abura sa election mu ye sir.
Yeah.
Go.
Then can't by system.
From baby
outside perspective.
Outside
party perspective.
Mate. Perspective no. Executives of we you na no Alan for no ye hwan.
Minimum bowing. But minimum there. People who have been, some of them have.
No, but I want to mean more mudia. Then how do we sustain your analysis? Say Alan Abura. It is only it is only fair. But Nyabutre. Nana for Nyabutre.
Law court provide me evidence.
And as well, they okay in any
hold or your political analysis commentary on the side. Commentary on the side, you know. Or yeah, government rather supporting open declaration of support for some candidates, which means the other candidates, you know. They were silent. They were not enjoying government support. And he said, if you are enjoying government support, let's say loser. That analysis, you were not part of government favorites. You are not a government favorite person going into the election. And they winning. Until that analysis now, I say, Alan no one can have a system because I don't know where you're silent.
Okay, Nana Rapi Abnamin comment in Pacho.
I buy new site. I want to say, but Alan and Dina made the link it to JFK and on a chance. Look, I mean, I had no mock court. But JFK was not on the list of government favorites going into the election.
Mate, Nana for my main court, Doctor Honorable.
Kana, Mr. Grandpapa, Saturday yani etwaba, and ye new leadership. JFK in team, all the members ye yomina, omoko round no more campaign. I listened to them. JFK never said he supports a particular candidate. Indeed, as more kindly say, he's going to be a neutral executive. In team said same, we will share with parliament or council with the same. And you know, at this early stages, no, Mestre said the Bayer, we don't tag people wrongly. Now problem. As at now, what we need is reconciliation. Said the union I became one boom. Me no TSCA, you're an enchantment. On country will be as or president. He has not made any official declaration. So is Dr. Baumia, His Excellency, no more marketing. I've not heard them officially declaring say they want to be president. Except
Honorable Francis Adainimo, who spoke to me on Saturday.
Okay. But the point I'm making is at this stage, it will be wrong for you to start tagging current leadership to certain people. Say, it will not help the party in any way. And make they say, during their campaign, they were firm on this issue. Say, they are going to be very, very neutral. Now, in fact, they see Saturday, should tell any potential presidential candidate, say, being aligned to somebody in Ukraine can cause your defeat. Can cause your defeat. It was clear this Saturday. Right. Yes. It may sure say the potential presidential candidates are aware of the momentum of the party. Saturday, where it was clear said the party does not belong to any particular individual. It's a collective association. And majority of the people who own this party are the grassroots, are the delegates on the ground. And on Saturday, no, it was very clear. 7 minutes, when at the member, person better say no. And you know, it will not be in the interest of any potential presidential candidate to say, me, when a woman fan, emwa kra, and omwa kasa kra no, they've made it clear. Say they do not support any particular candidate. Your party, your timetable. HBA, a man beso. Near BA, I'm a more pepper, some person party, no, at that level, no, it will be open. Time on no swan. Said there, this crop of new leadership call around, me assure said they also get the same opportunity to go around, sell their vision to the delegates. Said delegates, no, so wish, so no only anymore. Tani bekono. Majority will carry. And then, JFK, 51% of the votes say the EP or non the EP so D as at now as our chief administrator.
Youth organizer, no so.
Youth organizer, salam. They preso. Youth for say your person will lead the charge. Then the salam. That's it. It's done. They hear and say yato abanewie no. Say the competition is over. Cooperation is just what is needed. It's mesre. Tag any day as at now any day. You the better change kaka. I mean, that's also what you say. With the names.
But Alan, I will assist.
Oh, that is your interpretation of it. Now, say Alan, your party, but Alan, your party, but you know. So, if as you say, we're Remo, Alan has always been a member of the party. There's nothing wrong with that. True. But as I said, no, the delegates will decide. And Omono Dianokrano, the number of delegates about Abano, well, is almost 200,000 people. And about the polling station for to be. The momentum it will be wrong for anybody to tag any potential presidential candidate to tag himself to any person. As you might be in trouble. Go on your own, sell your vision, your idea to the people. Make sure set time on the swan. The delegate, as they have done, as they did on Saturday, no, will do the same.
Yo, eti munya entobase me sure said the honorable AK in the party for ati omobefa emu aba me message be me numi ensabi ohanafe ensoro congratulations to all newly elected national officers of the New Patriotic Party, especially Mr. Stephen Ayesun team, whose 64th birthday is today. In team is a true definition of perseverance, loyalty and hard work. On the GS race, John Buedu's loss is unfortunate and quite shocking considering his wealth of experience, sacrifice and loyalty for the New Patriotic Party. But once the delegates have spoken, we have no choice than to respect the decision. JFK, be rest assured of my support in your new office. So Obama no do we say if we pukwase they buy. Mame Adwa says, Nana Fori, if you have nothing to say, please go home and sleep. Silence is golden. Okay, this is to wish Quentin Asamoah of Stockwell in London a happy birthday. So, Quentin Asamoah of Stockwell in London. So, my name is Ania Kandia. DJ Rock says, happy birthday to you. And also, so, I don't know. Nana for me that's no pay you.
Nana that's you.
Yo. Arabo.
Well there a pre-papa pre-conforno. The 10th anniversary of the regional programs na activities. The back a final one the last Saturday of August. Says here Nyamaro Kodo. Nyoma Kodu gidi. Ashanti region Fokra Waba. Ono wa pick what dates. The date for Ashanti regional program is scheduled for Monday, 25th July. A public lecture. Ashanti region also as part of the celebrations towards our 10th anniversary final in KE. A baby celebrate KE. Your highest votes are attaining nationwide. At the 2020 elections was KE. Honorable John Sterling and the team. Yapela Burahona, Yakobona Abado. na this program honum na bibia ye fine ye pede me fado na me da me nkofo asha despite the challenges are all we stay strong cause says Stephen Ntima be one of your inspirations say if papaya tum wa fighting for 20 years when everybody was laughing at him. You see how all the people laughing at him are laughing from the wrong side of their mouths. Into Yesu PPP, you keep laughing at us. You'll be laughing from the wrong side of your mouth. Into your quarter, Juma, Medawasi, Sharon PPP family. Now, Ubia remain strong and resolute. Me and build it in Fankoyeni. Medawasi the pray.
I'm sorry.
So, take your opportunity and I mean congratulate all the newly elected national executive of the new Patriotic Party. Almost started on a very, very good note, very, very reconciliatory. As members of parliament in the day, we can just assure them, say, we will assist them, we will help them with all that we have to ensure, say, we break the 8 in 2024. And maybe be abaso, maybe mabaso pa. Now the last time I was here, Honorable Akwesi Dako, Bosome Frehu, wanted to make a donation of 1,000 Ghana cedi towards incubator project.
Project 1 and Yadamasi, Pampa, does he have anything?
Honorable Akwesi Dako.
Honorable Akwesi Dako. Bosome Frehu.
And yeah, me the envelope in the mouth.
But you, Honorable Yadasepa, Yami Inshra. Abusafo anopay na yedemo ABC enti mo amutie ye na anopay yadamu nyina ase bia mutie enka free bia yadamu nyina ase mo message nsoso aka frigim yadamu nyina ase na yedemo esie na yedemo sidia na ofori na ofori o so ye national chairman the Emma and Dibidani NPPC PPP. Nano for you, so your national chairman PPP
party papa
and Honorable Collins and Marco Mensa
MP. There's a town in my constituency. I'm saying PPP. Painting Pampetia Patasi.
Our friend is saying,
oh, damn, painting Pampetia Patasi. It was your friend
PPP.
Painting Pampetia. Patasi.
Yo.
It tells you people.
Martin, medase. And this is to wish you Elder Lieutenant Colonel Cephas Bruni of General Headquarters Logistics and also Rima Assembly of the Garrison Church of Pentecost Bema Camp. A happy birthday from Peggy Amadonko of GTV. Anope Dr. Faradix Medase, Kennedy Asante Ose, Osofo Kojo Asante, Stephen Bafo, Peter Squall, Isaac Odro, Pretty Joyce, Kwabranto, Mami Biama Kwafona Nanaya Konedu, Yeni Kabo Mudi Kokrokoo Medi Bre Frame Nanaya Kesi, Obet me Afreme the Cardinal. Once again, Monsignor Sylvester Ejapon, Osimemfana Seda Emma, the Catholic Bishop of the Koforidia Diocese. Bishop Joseph Afrifa Ejekum. Nafe Memfana Sedan so Emma His Grace John Bonaventure Kofi, the Metropolitan Archbishop of the Catholic Diocese of Accra. As of one was weta na chinyina ne dom efri achichi ne benche ba yi nyina. Monsignor Sylvester Japan se odamose. Na me nhira mo. Efreme na na kese wait me afreme the cardinal the hada no pay me the musie. Me tremo ma chairman general Kwame Sefakan. nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyena yɛbɛsen ato asom no so anwummerɛ hyia me ne wabɛdwafoɔ ɛberɛ no ɔtwe kaseɛ bɔ no akɔ na wie ɛwɔ the platform dwumadie so mede awurade asomdwe gya mu nyinaa makra